Hello, YouTube. What is up? This is Gorilla Todd. I'm just coming to you real quick. I'm probably not going to be on too long, but if anybody wants to jump in and join me, please just let me know. I'm just going to go and preview. I've got some cool books for tomorrow's auction on Metaphorical Comics channel, what we call a midnight market. Most of the guys selling there really are just trying to, get some good deals into the hands of people out there. There's some really good deals, some real good books at really good prices. And I definitely encourage you, if you're interested in picking up some books, to check it out and join us. So the first book I've got is Spider-Verse 1, the Punk Spider kind of action figure variant. That's a pretty cool book. I got a Star Trek #1, the old Marvel series, based on the motion picture. I have a pretty nice copy of Transformers #1, newsstand this is a book right out of my childhood. I remember waiting for that fifth issue to come out. It seemed like it took forever. Here we've got Amazing Spider-Man #22. This is the Battle Lines variant with Spider-Punk on it. Another cool book. Here is Gamerverse Spider-Man City of War. Another really cool Spider-Man book. That will be available tomorrow. And I have a Spider-Verse 1. That's going to be available to bid on or purchase on the midnight market. I have a variant for Peter Parker, this particular Spider-Man. This is a gorgeous variant with Spider-Gwen on the cover there. People are looking for these books, so the mission is to get books into the hands of the people. You are the people. Into your hands they go. Let me make sure some of these bags are taped. Okay, this is Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man #6. David Marquez cover. I've got the Comic Fest, a copy of the Comic Fest Miles Morales Spider-Man issue. We got a Spider-Gwen #1 that'll be available. Always a good book. We've got a Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider variant cover that will be available tomorrow. So all you Spider-Gwen fans, you have some books available. Here we have Spider-Geddon Force #1. I've got a copy of the 1 in 25 Spider-Man 12, the Bob McLeod cover with Spider-Gwen and Miles on it. Got a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 9. This is the X-Men variant. Got Archangel, Psylocke, and Wolverine on the cover. Pretty awesome. We've got Miles Morales Spider-Man #13, the 2020 variant. Pretty cool. Like the way he's hanging on all the wires, all that technology. We got a Spider-Man #1. This is the A cover. I know people are looking for this book. People are looking for their Miles books. Then we're going to go a little old school with some Marvel. I got a What If 31, What If Wolverine Killed the Hulk. We're going to have that one available. Got a Batman 2 423. This is a Todd McFarlane cover. That's a newsstand edition. So I know some of you newsstand collectors like your newsstand editions. Got a nice copy of Vengeance of Bane #1. Right there. Real clean, real nice looking. Another cool newsstand book. We got the first Nightwing, Teen Titans 44. That's a really cool book. Got another copy of Howard the Duck #1. First appearance of Gwenpool. This book has some heat, and it seems to be rising. Okay. Got Ghost Rider Glow in the Dark cover, #15. Always a great cover. And then I've got a couple of X-Men keys. Issue 201, where, hey Jeff, how you doing? How much for the? It's gonna be I'm gonna auction it, so I don't know. It might work out better for you. It might work out. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm probably gonna start it at like $5, which I think is a fair starting price for that book. It's a mid grade. It's like a fine plus, VF minus book. Let me go back in the pile, pull it up right here. I mean, I can, Jeff, if you're interested in it, if you're really interested in it, I can shoot your price. Just let me know. Let me pull it out and try to give you a really good kind of assessment. It's in a bag. Pretty sure it's the first print because it's a newsstand. But I'm going to double check all of that. Yep, this is a real deal first edition. This is a first print newsstand edition. It's got a couple of spine ticks. You could definitely benefit from press. There's some indentations on the cover. The more I look at it, the more I see. That's what puts it solidly as like a fine plus. And there's a little nick there in the book. So it's a solid fine plus. Very, very nice presenting book. Presents very well. Looks good. Classic cover. Yeah, I'll do that, Jeff. I'll shoot you something on IG. You might be interested in the next two. Also, I don't know if you may have them already, Jeff, or you may. I think pretty much the deal with the newsstands is, let me read your comment. Yeah, Jeff asks, I'm still foggy on how newsstand increases the value because I know it depends on the years it was printed. Um, it depends when it was, because like this book came out in '88. So in '88, the ratio between newsstands and comic stores, the comic stores were increasing, the newsstands were becoming less and less frequent, less and less around. There was less and less of them, but they were still around. So there's going to be a reasonable. These aren't going to be super rare, but they're probably more rare than a direct edition, and that's where people see them as more valuable. As you go further and forward in time, the newsstands become less and less frequent because there's fewer and fewer places carrying comics besides comic book stores. So when you get to some of the recent, the closer you get to today, and you can find a newsstand edition, or like in the '90s, like the Image one with the newsstand, those books are about 10%. I think I'm not sure, something like that. But they're a really small percent of the print run. So that's why those books become very valuable. This is more of to me, it's more of a novelty, the newsstand, and it's just if that's your cup of tea. But as you go forward, it really is more rare. And the same thing, if you go back in time, everything was a newsstand. There was no direct market. Dazzler 1 was the first direct market book. If you wanted Dazzler 1, you had to go to a comic book store. And finally, I've got 2 X-Men keys that I'm gonna have available. We've got Uncanny X-Men 201. This is the issue where Storm and Cyclops battle to determine the leadership of who will lead the X-Men. And I will not spoil it because this is a classic Marvel corner box with a question mark asking who will lead, Cyclops or Storm. And then this is a pretty clean book. Couple of ticks maybe, but we got an Uncanny X-Men 141. And for those who don't know, this is the first part of the classic storyline Days of Future Past. Yes, 201 is a baby Cable. I forgot to mention that, Jeff. You're absolutely right. Little Nathan Summers. So no, I think it's 201. You know what? I can open it up and check. So you had that McFarlane book back in the day. Always likes the Spawn Cape on Batman. Felt like a mashup before mashups. Yeah, beautiful cover, beautiful art. Yeah. McFarlane has that nice graphic style. Okay, so it's Need to press. Let's see. I think the baby Cable is right at the end. Yep, there he is. Right. Let me see if I can. There's the little guy. Cool. Okay. Well, like I said, these X-Men books, people are always looking for them. So if glad to hear you have them. So I'm sure somebody is looking for this book. So that's a nice pile of books I'll have for tomorrow. I got this one. I don't know if I'm gonna auction it or keep it. This is kind of the stuff I'm more likely to keep right now. I love that. What a cool floor cover that is right there. Throwing the hammer. So I'll run through the books real quick. We'll do like a lightning round. We got the Batman. I'm gonna get you on some. I'll talk to Jeff. We got the Vengeance of Bane, the first appearance of Bane, just right here with the Glenn Fabry cover. Teen Titans 44, first Nightwing. Howard the Duck 1, the first Gwenpool. I've got a couple copies of the Ghost Rider glow in the dark cover. We've got X-Men 141, the first part of Days of Future Past. X-Men 201, Cyclops and Storm battle for leadership of the X-Men and the first appearance of the Cable baby. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jeff, 12-cent Thor. Enough said. That should go directly into the PC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I those books, I mean, unless I have it, you know, and my copy's nicer, I'll keep the nicer copy. If I have it already, I'll let one go. Because I do have organized, but I keep getting, you know, I just got all these books in today. It's I don't know, the books seem to find me. I've got a What If Wolverine Had Killed the Hulk. I think I have somebody who's looking for one of these, so this may not make it. You know, they're not some. You never know if any of these books will make it to the actual auction, but hopefully, you know, this one's super hot right now. Spider-Man #1, Miles Morales. Another Miles Morales book. A cool, Amazing Spider-Man variant with the X-Men on the cover. A 1 in 25 Spider-Man 12 with Gwen and Miles. Then we have an X-Force, or a Spider-Force rather, #1 with a plethora of Spider characters. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #1. Spider-Gwen #1, another cover. The Halloween Fest, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man #6. A very cool Spider-Gwen cover on Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Spider-Verse #1, with a plethora of Spider characters. Oh, I forgot this book. This is Spider-Man City at War. This is actually signed by Dennis Hopeless Hallam. And it has a certificate of authenticity from Midtown. So that's pretty cool. That's an autographed book. I forgot to mention that the first go around. Amazing Spider-Man 22, the Battle Lines variant with Spider-Punk. I heard he might be in the next movie. We got an 80s throwback, Transformers #1, a classic book. If I can get to my warehouse tomorrow, I might have issues 2, 3, and 4 to make a set of that. And Star Trek #1. I know I have the whole run of this in the warehouse. And then an action figure variant with Spider-Punk. And that is Spider-Verse #1 as well. So we got a nice stack of books. Plus, I'll have my $2, $3 books that I think people are really digging. That I'm able to hook people up with some really good books at some really good prices. I have 2 more things to show. I got a couple of new slabs that I'll have available tomorrow. One is a 9.0 Omega Man 3, the first appearance of Lobo. Pretty cool book. Not super high, not a super high grade for a modern book, so it's pretty affordable. Sometimes I like to give people a chance to get a slab and not have to break the bank. And then I've got a Batman 656. This is the first full appearance of Damian. So that's Batman 656. That's in a 9.2. That's a near mint book. So that's a pretty good Um, Spider-Man. Let's see. Is there anybody I haven't talked to in the chat? Looks like Jeff's here. See, there's a couple of you watching. Hello to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be on Metaphorical's Midnight Market tomorrow. We start at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern time. We go for about 3 or 4 hours. There's 3 or 4 vendors or dealers selling books. We're all trying to get you good deals and hook people up. So if anybody has any questions, let's see. Jeff said, this is, wow, Todd bringing the bangers tomorrow night. You'll rake it in if there's a good crowd. Get those drones or attempt a new setup. Yeah, I'm just limited on space right now, but I'm trying to make the best of it. How to rest the pythons. Yeah, my perennial. Here's the book, but I'm literally, the space is closing around me with comic boxes. If you could see to the right of me, to the left of me, there's comic boxes everywhere. Stuff's just. I'm accumulating more books. I'm selling books, but I'm accumulating more books. Hey, what's up, Splash Page Comics? Good to see you stopping by. I just ran through some of the books that I'll have available at tomorrow night's auction. So definitely there's some cool books, some Miles Morales books, some Spider-Gwen stuff, some classic Marvel stuff, some X-Men. X-Men 141, the first part of Days of Future Past, X-Men 201, first appearance of the Baby Cable. I have Transformers #1 I showed. A lot of good books. And I'll have my $2, $3 books. Honestly, I've gotten I didn't even really I didn't really do any $2 or $3 books on Friday. I just didn't get there because we started early and I didn't have time. Thanks. Yeah, definitely check out the rewind. Yeah, I'll show the Thor real quick. I got it right here. It's Thor 141. Just a nice 12-cent, just a real clean, nice 12-cent cover. Thor throwing his hammer. So yeah, that's that. Cool book. Some other stuff I'll definitely have. I got some of these variants, some of these books. I went through these. Really. Yeah. Let me look at that book good, Jeff, and give you a good idea. Where was it? That's one of those books. I will grab that book anytime I see it if the price is reasonable. Not even good, but reasonable. Let me pull this. Okay. Spine is actually pretty well. There's a few. There's one color break. Looks like there's some spine ticks. There's a couple of spine ticks. They're hard to see. They're not really color breaking. There is one. I would say one color breaking tick down by the bottom staple. It's real small. Maybe I don't even know if I can get it to focus. And there's some indentations on the front. It would definitely benefit from a press. I think these are pressable defects. It's just really a lot of general wear. Just but a pretty solid book. I mean, a few little dings right there, the way it was cut. Very hard to see. I tend to be really critical of books and just like to flip through and make sure everything's the way it should be. Staples are attached. I'm just gonna go with a new bag. Sometimes I hate putting books back in their old bags. So I would say this, Jeff, this is probably a fine copy without any major flaws, like a fine plus, probably VF minus. Presents it's going to present really, really well. It's on like a real close examination that you'll see the flaws. You know, it looks almost perfect, I think, you know, to your, but I'll definitely shoot your price on this one. You wanted prices, just to confirm, Jeff, I think you said you wanted prices on these two. So I'll get you that. Oh, and then we went through these yesterday, but this is actually the, I'm going to use my finger technically there. This is the Seduction variant. I think this one's going for like $80 on eBay. I'll probably start this somewhere around $30 tomorrow. So that's going to be available. I got the black and white version. This one's not quite as pricey. Some other Vampirella version variants. I've got, for those that like this sort of stuff, the cosplay stuff, I've got 4 nice cosplay variants. So we've got that cosplay Vampirella. Yeah, it's definitely a solid copy, Jeff, and a press would do wonders. I mean, with a press, that book might honestly be like an 8 and 8.5. I don't press though, but just seeing what it has wrong with it would definitely improve. Another cool Vampirella version variant. Another one there. Got the monochrome version. And these are some really cool art. I think these are like 40, some of these are like 40 a pop, around $40 a piece on Midtown. I can let them go for probably half of what they sell them for. If somebody sees these and wants these, I can do them for like half of whatever they're going for. I don't mind keeping some of these. They're pretty cool books. But if people want them, I'll let them go. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, they really like, I mean, part of me is like, there's too many covers for some of those books. Like, but, you know, when they come across, you know, they come across and I can grab them, I do, because they look sharp. So that's probably, no, I don't have any peach mocha variants on Vampirella. I think the next Peach Momoko variant I'll have, but this will be in like August, is the Thor 6, where she redid the classic Thor 337 Walter Simonson cover where Thor was swinging the hammer and crashing through the logo. I ordered the regular trade dress of it because I was kind of like, when I was thinking about it, that book needs like the logo to really pull that cover off because that's such a big part of it. I really wanted to have that, so I'll have that one. That'll be pretty cool. I hear there's some big stuff happening in Thor 5 and 6. I guess we'll see. But yeah, so yeah, Jeff, I don't have the Peach Momoko for the Vampirella. I think you got the one Peach Momoko Strange Academy #1. You've got that in your box, and I think the only other Peach Momoko I have right now is the Ghost Spider. I think the Ghost Spider one I have a couple copies left of. But yeah, I'm trying to get whatever Peach Momoko stuff I can get. It's tough because that stuff, when that stuff goes on sale, it sells. It sells out. It sells out really quickly. But yeah, unless I'll do my best to get cool stuff. Whatever cool stuff I can get, and I'll have other stuff too tomorrow. That's by no means. Hey Lisa, glad you're here. This is sent PayPal again for the Vampirella. I don't understand. It went through fine. I mean, you sent me a message. Add some more. Add more books to Vampirella. Okay. I tell you what. Okay. Do you want? I'll definitely add some cool stuff. I'll get you some more variants. I put I think 5 variants. 2 of them had just to give you an idea, Lisa. You had I got you like five Virgin variants, and 2 of them had the matching trade dress books too. And there's some more cool covers, and they have trade dress. I mean, but I got you a nice stack. I'll get you some more. I got you, Lisa. Thank you. You think she's kind of overrated? What I'll say this is I don't, people like her. That's just people's opinion. Some of her stuff I like more than other stuff. I really like the Strange Academy Magic cover. I thought that one's beautiful. But some of her other stuff, especially the stuff that's more anime or no, I don't want to say anime because that's too general. But the cartoony, she has a cartoony style that's just not my particular style of art that I dig. So, to each his own. But yeah, there's a lot of great artists out there. I've sometimes I wonder why certain artists get the attention and others don't. Oh man, hey. See, once I'm organized, it's much better, Jack. I gotcha. I'm good on that book. I gotcha. I'll put that there. Lisa, I don't want you to feel like you're missing out. What do you want to see the books? I can do them. I'll go through them one more time really quick. Some of the stuff for tomorrow's auction. Super quick. We got an X-Men 201. Storm and Cyclops fight. Baby Cable. Spider-Man variant with the X-Men team. Miles Morales, a 2020 variant cover. Spider-Man #1, Miles Morales. Ghost Rider glow-in-the-dark cover, 2 of those. Howard the Duck 1, first Gwenpool. Teen Titans 44, first Nightwing in costume. Vengeance of Bane, #1, first appearance of Bane. Spider-Verse 1, Punk Spider. Oh, well, I might as well finish going through Star Trek. I got you, Lisa. Don't worry. Transformers #1. Okay, you're interested in the Bane, Lisa? I'll send you a price on that. Another Spider Punk. This one is Spider-Man City at War, and it's signed by Dennis Hopeless Hallam. There's a certificate of authenticity from Midtown Comics. Here's Spider-Verse #1. We got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is a Spider-Gwen variant. I got you, Lisa. I'll make sure I add some really cool books to the lot. You're going to be getting. I got Lisa. I literally have all your books in a box right here. You're going to get an awesome brick of comic books. Another Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man #6. The Comic Fest Ultimate Spider-Man. I think this reprints Ultimate Fallout 4. Spider-Gwen #1. Ghost Spider #1, a variant. And we have Spider-Geddon Force #1. And then this is Spider-Man 12. This is a 1 in 25 by Bob McLeod. He was the original artist on the New Mutants. He did the graphic novel in the first, I don't know how many issues, pretty much before Sienkiewicz took over. So that's kind of cool to see an old. So where is. Yeah, this book is really clean. Sharp corners. But 93. I'll shoot your price on Instagram, Lisa. You got that. Okay. And the only other one I'm holding back is because I think I have somebody who wants this. So I'm going to give them first right of refusal is What If 31. What if Wolverine killed the Hulk? So, but that one. And then the only other thing I showed is I got a 12-cent Thor 141. Just a beautiful cover. Him throwing the hammer. So. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Okay, Todd, just to clarify, I think we were both getting tired. I do need the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay, I got you that. So you got that, Jeff. Yeah, you got a cool icon, no doubt about it. Okay, Lisa. I mean, you could still do listen. I'll shoot you an Instagram because it's up to you. We'll talk. The Bane, I'll send you a message on. And Jeff, you're in. Okay, that one I got to do some research on that one because obviously I'm just showing the stuff. I didn't really plan on pricing it out, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Jeff, for sure. I'll give you first right of refusal. If you don't want the price, I'll try to auction it and maybe you can get a better price. I'm willing to go with take the auction route and let it go where it may. Sometimes it works out for you guys, sometimes it works out for me, but I think that's good. It's just it's a natural, organic way, and it's the way it goes. And I look at I really apply the law of averages. I'm not worried about any one book or a couple of bucks here or there. I really just try to give people a good deal, a fair deal. So okay, Jeff, I guess you're thanks. Jeff says thanks for the preview video. Definitely, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, because I think if you know, you guys make this fun. You know, that this is cool. Meeting other people and chatting and talking, and that's what this is all about. That's where the really, I enjoy that more than any other part of this. So you have a good night, Jeff. Thank you for stopping by, and I will definitely see you definitely see you tomorrow night, and I'll shoot you a message on Instagram, and definitely have a good night, Jeff. So that's about all I have. I really wasn't planning on staying on too long. I know there's a couple of you still watching, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. If you're in the chat and you want to post a question real quick, by all means, I'll hang out. But that's really all the books that I have to show. I'll tell you what, I'll show I have 2 slabs. I got 2 new slabs. I'll show those again real quick. I've got Batman 656. This is the first full appearance of Damian Wayne. So that's a 9.2. So I've got that slab. That'll be available tomorrow. And then I've got an Omega Man 3 and a 9.0. That's the first appearance of Lobo. If you know what Lobo looks like, he looks nothing like that anymore, but this is his first appearance. Omega Man 3 from 1983. And this Batman book's from 2006. Price on the slabs, I don't think either of these are too expensive. These I actually had a chance to look up. Are you interested in either? Are you interested in either of these slabs, Lisa? Because if you are, Batman, okay. Let me put this down. It's not. It's. I mean, I can do this one for $40 if you want it. So if you're interested, Lisa, I can do this Batman slab for $40. You let me know. Deal? Okay. Your name is going on it. No, I might as well just put it into your box. Okay. Good to know. And I have I have some nice Batman runs coming up. I don't know if I'll get to them tomorrow, but definitely this week. During one of the auctions this week, I will definitely. Because I know I picked up runs of Batman, Nightwing. I picked up a Batgirl run. I picked up some Star Wars books. I picked up three. I have like 2.5 long boxes I have to go through and kind of process. I know I got some amazing Spider-Man stuff. I got some Peter Parker Spider-Man. I got some Wolverine issues. I think I got some Deadpool books. So I think I got a pretty good I'm pretty well stocked. And then I have like probably 3.5 long boxes for the $2 and $3 books. And I got it, Lisa. Thank you. You know what I also might have? I'll give you a preview, Lisa. I haven't shown these yet. I got a bunch of these. The Black Label, the Black Label. I got the two different covers for Wonder Woman. There's two for the first issue. These are all like $5.99 cover prices. I can do any of these for $3. So there's Wonder Woman #1 available, two different covers. I've got Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey available. I've got some issues of the Superman Year One, Frank Miller and John Romita. It's just more of the Wonder Woman. And then I have a couple issues of Joker, one of Joker Harley, and then one of Harleen. So those will be available tomorrow for $3 a piece. As part of my $3 issues. So good stuff. You want one of each of the you want one of everything I showed? Is that what you're saying, Lisa? One of each of the DC Black Labels? Okay, I'll pull one of each for you because some of them I might only have one of, like the Supermans. And you want one of each of them, all of them. You got it, Lisa. Lisa, if you weren't like, let me show you. Look. This is the one book. Midtown sells this one for about $80. Okay, this is the expensive book in the Vampirella. Then I want to say up to this bunch of 6 go for about $40 a piece at Midtown. If you want, and then these are all like between like $6, $7 and $20 at Midtown. They're really all over the place. No, for sure. When I get stuff, I get it. I generally get it at a price that I'm going to beat just about everyone. The thing is, I can't always promise what I'm going to get. Now, I can get you anything that's coming out, but I can only get it at a certain discount. I can't do it. I'm not necessarily going to be able to get it at like a $2 or $3 price point. If it's a $4 book, it might be $3 and change. If it's a $6 book, it's going to be probably $4 and change. It's just that's what I'm able to do on with my order specific stuff. But when I'm able to buy large lots, it's whatever's there. Yeah, these are nice. And then if you want me to, you said you don't really like. You said you don't like the cosplay ones. So if I take out the 4 cosplays, and this is the one I just, this is an $80 book, so I can give you a deal, but I can't give it away. I don't know. I'll have them available, Lisa. If you want them, we'll figure something out. You can buy them. Yeah, so they're available. I'll get you one of each of the DC Black Labels. And I think that's about it. I'll give you some of those cool Vampirellas for that extra money, and I'll get you guys. I'll get you a price on that, Lisa, and I'll be fair. You know, I'll always try to be fair, and then I've got you, Jeff. This thing is probably gonna be like cover price or less. I'll hook you up there. The black labels are all, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, if you want to do that, I'll do that. I'll give you the $80 one for the 100 and a couple more of the lesser ones. You got that. Fair enough. There's a matching one for that $80 one, so you'll have the pair that match. And then Jeff, I'll get you prices on these. So, you know, you'll hear from me. You guys will hear from me on Instagram. The black labels are going to be $3 a piece. All of them are just straight $3 a piece. Those I don't have the price. So I mean that's half cover. So I know you can't. I know that deal can't be beat because that's what a comic store pays almost pretty much for them. Other than that, busy day today. Picked up more books. Organized. Sent out some invoices. Keeping everything organized. Gonna get you guys your books. Gonna hit the post office tomorrow. Yeah. So. Oh, no problem, Lisa. No problem, Lisa. I'm glad I'm able to help you out getting the stuff you want. So definitely. You know, for your 100 that you sent, I'm gonna try and make sure I send you at least like that value plus more. I'm gonna hook you up. But if there's no, if nothing else, guys, I thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are my I don't know what to call you, but you're my loyal people, and I love you guys for it. I appreciate all the support. I really do. You know, you guys are what makes me able to really indulge in my hobby more than I could. So I'm just saying, yeah, I'm in Vegas, so anytime if anybody makes it out here, I'd love to hang out. That would be awesome. If you want to go comic hunting, I'll take you to some cool shops. You know, there's everything from high-end shops, really fancy kind of places, to kind of hole-in-the-wall, dusty, grungy shops. And I'm going to probably start doing. I've talked to a couple of the local guys, local store owners, and I'm going to start doing some store tours and interviews with the owners. So that should be cool. I mean, you know, I'm going to try and add stuff to the channel to me. I want it to be more than just. I love the auction. Yeah, the vault's awesome at Torpedo. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, there's nothing there I don't think I could ever afford or buy, but it's cool to look. It's definitely, I would say you don't want to come. If you come to Vegas, you should go see Torpedo Comics. If for nothing else, just to see it, just to know what it's about. I mean, it's a pretty awesome place. I'm there, you know, once before COVID, I was there once a month, at least once a month for a signing. And hopefully that'll get going again because it's really cool. But guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm pretty exhausted. Thank you for everything. I will see you tomorrow. And before I go to sleep, though, I will get you guys prices on those books. Okay? So, Gorilla Todd Comics signing off. Yeah, I mean, I think last time I was in there, they had like 4 copies of Hulk 1 in the vault. I mean, you know, where else are you gonna see that? Good night, Jeff. Good night, Lisa. Good night, Splash Page, if you're still lurking about. But take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.